Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. So let me introduce myself. My name is Inas Nadifa, and in this good occasion, I would like to present about the material of academic writing, that is theory of scientific writing, especially summarizing. So let's just go to the point. Scientific writing. Do you know what is scientific writing? Scientific writing is a technical form of writing that is designed to communicate scientific information to others. And then what kind of scientific writing? There are several kinds of scientific writing. For the first, peer-reviewed journal articles, that is presenting primary research. And then the second one is grant proposal. And then the third one is literature review articles, that is summarizing and synthesizing research that has already been carried out. And then is standard format of scientific writing. The standard structure of scientific writing consists of IMRAT. Do you remember IMRAT? Yes, that's true. Introduction, methodology, result, and discussion, and also conclusion. And then the format of scientific paper in general. First, title, and the second one is abstract. And then introduction, theoretical background, methods, results, conclusions, summary, discussions, references, and appendixes. Next. Summarizing. What is summarizing? Summarizing is retelling or rewriting the important points or main idea of a text using our own words. The purpose of summarizing is to briefly present the key points of a theory or work in order to provide context for our thesis. And then methods of choosing material for the summary. There are three methods. For the first, selections and deletion. This method can help us to eliminate less important material and look forward to key words easily. And then the second one is note-taking. This method can help us to find the main idea and then we can write the key statement. And then the last is miniaturizing. Miniaturizing is retaining the overall meaning and impression. Next, the process of summarizing. There are some process of summarizing. For the first, read the original text and then write a thesis and main idea with your own words. And then decide the crucial point. Then we know that the summary doesn't misrepresent the author's argument. And then edit your summary by deleting an important point of a text. And then reread the original text to make sure that you have accurately represented the main idea. And then apply to solid essay writing that the goal is to be brief and general, rather than supporting all statements with facts, examples, or other details. The next is the types of summary. For the first type is main point summary. A main point summary reads much like an article abstract, giving the most important facts of the text. It should identify the title, author, and main point or argument. And the second one is key point summary. The key point summary involves a full accounting and complete representation of the author's entire set of ideas. One reason to use this sort of summary would be if the writer intended to respond to the author's argument using an agree or disagree response model. And then the last, outline summary. This type of summary mimics the structure of the text being summarized. It includes the main points and argument in the same order that appear in the original text. This is an especially effective technique to use when the accompanying response will be analytic, such as an evaluation of the logic and evidence used in the text. The next is what kind of text that you can summarize. The first, results of studies you are reporting on, and then methods or approaches others have taken in an area that you are describing. And then various researchers or author viewpoints on given issues, and then points you have made in an essay at any juncture or in a conclusion. The next is content of a text you are reviewing, and then issues peripheral to your paper but necessary for providing the context for your writing, and then historical events leading to the event, issue, philosophy you are discussing. This is the example of summarizing. You can see the citation and then original passage and then summary. This paragraph focuses on peanuts and American culture. So the summary can be like that. The next is the differences between summarizing and paraphrasing. Summarizing is the tool in writing which is used when you need the main idea of the text. Focus on main idea. And then while paraphrasing is reading over a text and interpreting it in one's own words without changing the meaning of the original text. Focus on interpreting. And then summarizing is used when only the main ideas of the writer are to be identified. And the second, when only an overview of the whole work is required. And then when the simplification is required. And the last is when only the main highlights of the work have to be mentioned. While paraphrasing is used when another writer's work has to be used. And the second one, when quotes are not used in the text. And then when the ideas have a greater relevance than the style of writing. And then when you want to simplify the work of another person. That's all, guys, the material about summarizing. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.